A and B are two identical spheres having charge Q is equal to 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb on each. A third identical uncharged sphere C brought and touched with A and then with B and finally removed. Find new force between A and B. Distance between A and B is 50 centimeters. So we are having 2 points A and B. At A, Q charge is placed and this is Q charge is also there, since they are identical and they are kept 50 centimeter apart. Now we bring a uncharged sphere which is having charge Q is equal to 0. Now this C charge is touched with A. If we touch with A, then the amount of charge will get equally distributed on both the spheres. That means the charge on C initially is 0, charge on A initially is Q and it will be divided by 2. So the new charge will be equal to Q by 2. So C will be having charge Q by 2 and A will also have charge Q by 2. This is first process. Now this C sphere will touch with B. If we touch with it with B, it is second procedure. So the new charge will be Q charge is at B and Q by 2 charge is at C and it will be divided by 2. So the new charge will be 3Q by 4. So C will also have charge 3Q by 4 and B will also have charge 3Q by 4. So we will begin with writing given QA. QA is having charge Q by 2 which is equal to 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 2 and QB is equal to 3Q by 4 which is 3 into 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 10 to the power minus 7 10 to the power minus 7 divided by 4 and the distance between these two is 50 centimeter which can be written as 50 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Now as we know by the formula, force is equal to K Q1 Q2 divided by R square. So the value of K is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Q1 is QA which is having value 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by 2. Again Q2 is having value 3 into 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 divided by 4. I will write 4 here. And the distance is 50 centimeters, so it will be 50 into 10 to the power minus 2 whole square. Now we will calculate it. So the force will be equal to, first of all we will calculate the powers. It is having 10 to the power 9, it is 10 to the power minus 7, so 10 to the power 2 is remained. It is having 10 to the power minus 7, so 10 to the power minus 5 will remain. So 9 into 6.5 into 3 into 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now we are left with value in denominator 8 into 50, square of 50 will be 2500 and it is 10 to the power minus 4. I will divide 2500 by 5, so it will be having value 500, it is 1.3, it is 100, it is again 1.3. Now I am having value 9 3s are 27, that is 27 into 1.3 into 1.3 1.69 into 10 to the power minus 5 divided by 8 into 100 can be written as 10 to the power 2 and here it is 10 to the power minus 4. So 10 to the power 2 minus 10 to the power minus 4. So it will be having value 10 to the power minus 2. We will divide 27 by 8. So it will be having value 3.37 into 1.69 into this 10 to the power minus 2 will go in numerator, and we are left with value 10 to the power minus 3, and this is the value. We can calculate by multiplying these two values. So we are left with force. So force will be 5.7 into 10 to the power minus 3 Newton.